Arlie Reynolds has never won the GCI Open North American, beaten every time by this man. Egil Ellis is a 12-time champion of this race, but today, Ellis starts in third place. Reynolds is coming off an impressive win in this year's Anchorage Fur Ronde. Does he finally have the team that can beat his rival? Or will Ellis win an unprecedented 13th title? Welcome to Day 2 of the GCI Open North American Championships. We had a wild, windy day for Friday's 20-mile heat. 15 teams started on 2nd Avenue in downtown Fairbanks. Conditions were perfect, sunny and cold with a hard, fast trail. But the day was not without challenges. Michael Tetzner ran into a front-end loader dumping snow onto the trail.
It was a crazy snow loader. I don't know the name, what's the right name, but my team was running on the left side and he loaded all the snow up. I think the earth goes down, right? So all the snow come on my team and I try to come out of this, I don't know what was happening. And then I see that and I say to him, hey man. And he was...
Greg Sellington's team ran into someone's pet Shar-Pei. And Egil Ellis's team ran into a gate that had apparently closed in the wind, costing him nearly 2 minutes.
At Kramer's or?
At the golf course, going out of the golf course, the fence, the gate around, the fence there.
Yeah.
It was shut. And then when I got there, it was boom, stop.
Wow.
And my sled was almost at the gate, and the whole team was just in a big ball, all tangled up.
Today, the mushers go out in the order they finished. Arlie Reynolds had Friday's fastest time, and he brings a team of 12 dogs to the line. Ken Chizik of Fife Lake, Michigan, goes out second, just 6 seconds off the pace. Greg Sellington of Willow is our third musher. He's 22 seconds back. And in fourth place is Egil Ellis, the defending North American champion. The big question for Egil, can he make up the time he lost yesterday? He trails Arlie Reynolds by 1 minute and 24 seconds. When we return, we'll take you out onto the trail for Day 2 racing action.
Why are so many people buying from Chevrolet Buick GMC of Fairbanks? Promo pricing. The most popular cars and trucks with the features you want, the price you need, and always several to choose from. Come browse our huge inventory of new cars, trucks, and SUVs in many makes and models. Chevrolet Buick GMC of Fairbanks. Come take a test drive today or shop online at fairbankschevy.com.
At GCI, we've hit the pause button on our TV rates, a total price freeze for the entire year, so you can keep watching all the shows you love. We'll even throw in more channels without raising our rates, unlike the satellite guys who've hit fast forward on what they charge, and who knows where that'll stop. But at GCI, we've iced our rates for the whole year, and if you're locked into a satellite contract, we'll buy it out. A price freeze. That's pretty cool. GCI TV. You call, we install. Simple.
For another beautiful day of racing, let's give you a bird's eye view from the driver's seat. Like yesterday, today's weather was just textbook perfect. Not too hot, not too cold, with plenty of sunshine and firm, fast trails. And with this kind of racing, that really makes a difference. The Open North American is unlike other dog races that you may be familiar with. It's not a marathon, it's a sprint. These are not checkpoints where you wait out overnight and have dinner and let the dogs rest. This is a go fast or go home endeavor. With all the problems and trials of Friday's racing behind them and today's nearly textbook racing, only one real question remains. Can 12-time champion Egil Ellis close the gap of almost 2 minutes between himself and Arlie Reynolds? Or will it be second-place contender Ken Cheezick who makes up the necessary time to claim the crown? With a reverse start and 10 extra miles on the trail for the third day of racing, only one thing is certain. Anything can happen.
It's very easy to advertise on GCI. They make it a very smooth process. One of the key benefits for me for cable advertising is it's basically one-stop shopping. I'm able to call my rep with my ads and get them on immediately in all of the key markets that I have. We needed to expand our target audience, and GCI really provided a great avenue for doing that.
And welcome back to day 2 of racing of the GCI Open North American Championships. With yesterday's wild trail encounters behind us, today's beautiful sunshine and fast trails provided the picture-perfect outing for almost every musher. Arlie Reynolds left the gate hard and fast and blazed a trail through the entire 20-mile course, ending the day at number 1. Ken Cheezick was tied on his trail, coming in at number 2. And rounding out the top 3, 12-time champion Egil Ellis, making up some time, but falling short of what he needed to knock Arlie Reynolds out as the top contender.
Today, I'm coming off a big Fur Rondy run. Yesterday was blazingly fast. Seemed like everybody but Arlie Reynolds was having some tough times out there. How did you feel about it?
I was really happy with the way my dogs ran today. We had a plan before the race of how we wanted them to run, and they executed it perfectly. They just ran beautifully today. I sat down with the folks I work with, and we figured out the strategy for today, and the dogs executed it perfectly. We didn't have to worry about catching teams and passing where you get into a chasing situation or anything like that. So it was really nice. 3 years in a row by a second or less per mile to Egil. And I have the world respect for both he and Kenny, but I'm not going to cut him any slack tomorrow.
All right, Ken, great race today. It seems like it's always you and Arlie and Egil up there, and it looks like just a few seconds separating the whole you from Arlie right now. How did you feel about the last couple of days of racing?
Well, I think Arlie's got like a minute, just under a minute on me right now, which, the three of us, we've been battling heads for years now, and it's like you try to know each other's game, and, we push each other, we learn from each other, so it's kind of a, you do this, you work harder, we work harder.
All right, so Egil Ellis, day 2. Yesterday was a crazy bit of racing. I mean, some just weird stuff happening. A lot of time to make up today. You went out strong and hard. Came back still a bit behind. How'd you feel about today's race versus yesterday?
It was pretty much a good steady run. The only thing was I had 2 dogs getting pretty tired at the end, and I just couldn't put in the final kick or drive them enough at the end to make up enough time. As simple as that. I just had to play my cards, what I had in my hand, basically.
All right, Mark Hardam, great day out there today. Beautiful trail conditions from what I understand. A little different from yesterday. Some crazy stuff happened, but you seem to pretty much make it out unscathed. How'd you feel about today?
Yeah, today went well. Again, the trail was in good condition, and had a couple dogs that seemed a little off once we crossed College Road, so I just let them get into a rhythm, and then they were steady most of the way around. So there's a couple that got tired coming home here on the street, so I'll leave them off tomorrow, and hopefully have a good clean run tomorrow again.
Greg Sellington, another great day of racing out here, Mushing Magazine, and you had another great day. How did you feel about today's action?
Well, I felt good. We went out with 2 less dogs than yesterday. Some of those dogs kind of held back a little bit through the deep snow, which unfortunately is from the start for the first 4 or 5 miles, and then at the end, the last 4 miles. So those dogs held back and didn't really contribute. The dogs that were working worked really hard, and they just went out and gave me an honest run. Coming into the race, I didn't think that I would have the speed to run with Egil, Arlie, or Ken Cheezick. But I thought I had a fighting chance at 4th, and that's where I sit now, so I'm happy with that.
Thank you again for joining us for coverage of the 2013 GCI Open North American Championships. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the final day of coverage, right here on GCI Channel 1, starting at 7:45 p.m. Don't miss it.